What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. My name is Vito Lifelink. I hope everyone is doing well on this Wednesday afternoon. I know I've been gone a while. It has been an interesting few days. Yeah, that's just to say the least. Basically, long story short, we have been having massive problems with our air conditioner, and it's been affecting our sleep patterns. And then, of course, Monday rolls around and we have a thunderstorm in this area, and because our transformer in our area for our apartment complex basically blew up, and we were without power on Monday evening. So then, because of that, no AC. Well, we didn't have much of an air conditioner to begin with, but then it just got unbearably hot in here, and we ended up having to go to a hotel for the night. And then yesterday, just more of the same. Had somebody come and try and fix the AC, and then there's apparently something wrong with, like, this building is so... Anyway, long story short, it's a lot of crap, and I'm finally getting around to actually getting a video made, and I will be streaming tonight back on schedule. So hopefully I haven't lost too many of you. Anyway, this is a black-white life gain deck that's centering around, well, Bloodthirsty Aerialist is one, but more Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose. We're trying to make his ability work in our favor as trying to win the game. But really just basic stuff here. 4 copies of Alseed, just a way to protect our creatures and also have a lifelink. 4 copies of Healer's Hawk, Flying Lifelink. 4 copies of Vampire of the Dire Moon, Death Touch Lifelink. Revitalize, gaining life, drawing a card at instant speed. Cruel Celebrant, losing 1 and gaining 1. Whenever a creature or planeswalker dies that we control dies. Bloodthirsty Aerialist, flying 2/3. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter on Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Then, of course, the card I mentioned, Vito. So 3 mana, 1/3. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life, and then you can pay 5 to have all your creatures gain lifelink for the turn. Now, this has actually been a lot of fun to mess around with, and I'm still trying to get this to perfection, but I think this is probably as close as I can get for right now. Then, of course, there's another new card, Indulging Patrician. Say 3 mana, 1/4 flying lifelink. Then at the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. Goes kind of well with Revitalize, although you do have to play Revitalize on your turn, but that's fine. 4 copies of Mortify and 3 copies of Erebos' Intervention, because if you can play this with a decent amount of mana on board when Vito is on the board, you can kill a creature, gain life, and then have your opponent lose that much life. So 6 plains, 6 swamps, 4 Godless Shrines, 4 Scoured Barrens, wow, 2 Temple of Deceits. I'm going with the 4 Barrens just for life gain reasons, and Temple of Silence just for scry, just to have a little bit of a setup there for your draws. So yeah, that is the deck. We're going to take it into some standard ranked and see how we do. But before we do, of course, if you can hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the deck, some ads, some takeouts, all that good stuff. And of course, twitch.tv/LeetLargo. Now with that aside, let's play some games. Alright. So not too bad. Opponent goes first. So depending on how my opponent... I wish we could start first. That's really what I would prefer. But I think what I might do... This is the thing with this deck, is that I've had such bad luck drawing lands. We'll start with Alseed. Even with 22 lands, like, this is what I'm talking about. See, now I'm worried about, now this is where I get paranoid and I start worrying about things like Storm's Wrath, or Flame Sweep. Well, our opponent seems to be having mana troubles as well. Thankfully we got our 3rd land. shock in. Well, let's try Vito. See what happens. Ionize, sure. Alright, so. And trigger here, use 3. Alright, so if they plan on taking out one of our creatures, which looks like they do, so it looks like they're really hurting for mana. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to revitalize, and then hit for 2, and then I'm going to keep Alseid's ability open, because we can win next turn if they don't draw a kill spell. Clear the mind, sure. Okay, swap. Alright, so we should have the game here. Just revitalize. And then go to combat. Alright. So that's unfortunate for our opponent. They did get kind of land screwed. It looks like they kind of had what they needed in hand, they just couldn't quite get there. So, as far as lands go, let's do another one. Yeah, unfortunately. On the draw, we have 2 lands. I mean, we can revitalize if we really need to. One swamp, that's all we need. Oh, man. Well, alright, we'll keep this. We'll throw a... we'll throw an aerialist, I guess. Sure. Excuse me. Joy. Looks like we're playing against mono red. Yep. Interesting. Alright, scry. So we've got 4 lands, which is pretty good for this deck. Yep, keep that there. Play another Heliosaurus. It looks like they do have some type of instant in hand, because there was a slight pause there. Yeah, shock. Or even better, Bone Crusher Giant. Sure. So if they play the Giant, I'll actually be able... Really hoping they have that. That's fine. Yep. Alright, well they're tapped out, so that helps. So we'll do Bloodthirsty Aerialist attack. Okay, so they'll probably start... If they don't have something to kill Bloodthirsty Aerialist, they'll probably start dropping... Okay, light up the stage. Wow. Alright. Well, they've already played a land, and I guess that's it. Alright. I guess they were looking for... I mean, they could have tried the race. I mean, I guess the life gain, yeah, but... We're playing against a temp. Sure. When you get 3, it's rare when I see 3 lands in my opener when I've play tested this deck, which is kind of hard to believe, but hey, it's true. Alrighty. I think we can revitalize once at the end of their turn. Blast zone, I don't like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and revitalize. Vito. Alright. We'll do that. That's fine. Do they have a follow-up play? That's the question. Because my initial thoughts here are to go... Okay, well, that changes things. Use an additional one. Would really like to get Aerialist out there. I think Gabriel.
No one has seen my face. Perish the thought. Yeah, we'll drop an Aerialist, I guess. Vampire, that's annoying. Well, we get one down anyway. We'll say go. So no doubt they're gonna torture us with this Dabriel. Yeah. I'd rather have the Erebos' intervention, to be honest. Oh, this Death Touch deck. It's a real pain.
Address me as Queen of the Dead, please.
Oh. They could have killed the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Sure. Yep. Take two.
All I've left you is pain.
Alright. Let's go ahead and revitalize. Alright, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to cast that Mortify. So yeah, we need to bring her down. That way they can't use the kill spell or the minus effect, because clearly they'd be able to kill the Aerialist. So unfortunately we lose the Mortify, which really sucks. So we're probably gonna, I mean, we really need a big draw next turn, which is kind of unlikely, but so they can minus Davriel, which I don't think they really want to do because it's like free damage. Yeah. Drilled it.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Yeah, they could have played that. I don't know why they didn't. Yeah.
Struggling?
Land. Alright, so we'll do this. Do this. Do that. Oh.
Let's never cross paths again.
Alright, if we can keep this up. Yep. Take two.
Ooh,
Empire. So right now, our best bet is just to do this. Hit them for 4. And they're going to take 4. So that's a total of 8 damage. Sure. Yeah.
Let's tidy up in there.
Yep. Great job. Maybe Blast Zone is something I can think about putting in here. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. This helps. Not really. Need a lot more damage than a 1/4, so sure. Yeah, we're about to lose. So we're right about that point where, yeah, we're at that point in the deck where we're just gonna draw lands. You can try, but you know, yep. Yeah, Blast Zone is a real pain in the ass, to put it lightly. I mean, yeah, I kind of have to block. Alright, another Patrician. Revitalize would be nice. I only have 1 left. Or maybe one of the Erebos' intervention. That would be nice too. Yeah, it's a real long shot that we. Yeah. Yeah, we really need a big draw next turn. Alright. Oh, they probably did that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hey, alright. Good game. Not really, that was actually kind of terrible, but... Hooray. Awesome. Alright, let's see. Well, I like the start, and we go first, so it's always a plus. Dress. All right. Take your pick. Really hoping we draw another land. That would be awesome. There it is. All right. So we play the Barons. Make them think we're. Let them live in mystery about our other draw. Awesome. Oh, I hate you. Alright, yep. Oh, they are stuck on lands. Hope everybody knows, I say I hate you in a very loving way.
What is up with all these Davriels,
I
man?
don't think you'll be needing that. Ugh, what a whiner.
Shut up, Davriel.
This is why I wear the mask.
This is why I wear the mask. That's funny. Alright. I take 2, I gain 2. And I win. I mean, it was like a no-win situation there. Alright. This is going by rather quick. I'll do another one. Yeah, no. Sure. Toss a Scouter Barons. Or... Yeah. Edgewall Innkeeper. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm dumb. I wish you could take this back. Like, wait, no, I don't want to play this. Alright. I actually should have played the Killer Sock, but it's whatever. Or not. Awesome. Alright, let's do it this way, since we're not sure when we're gonna get another land, so... I would... Radha, I see. Alright, Mortify it is, I guess. So is this just straight up? Yeah, this is just straight up rule with Innkeeper. Oh boy, they're in trouble. Yeah. Here we go. So this is just Gruul aggro. That's actually pretty neat. Sure. God. Man, this sucks. Well, as you can see, that this deck is a pile of garbage. I honestly don't know like how you're supposed to make this deck work, because there's just so many different ways you can do it, and none of the ways that I've experimented with have resulted in me. I mean, I guess, how can I say this? Have resulted in like this deck actually having like a positive win ratio. I guess one other way you could do it is take out Alseed and put in Murderous Rider. That's one. I guess that's another way you can do it. Have a stronger body on the battlefield that still has lifelink and acts as and is also a removable piece. Because that is the one thing that this deck lacks is consistent removal. I guess outside of like the Vampire of the Dire Moon with that has Death Touch.
You could also go Serrated Scorpion, I guess, because it's a decent blocker as a 1/2. It kind of prevents people from attacking, but I'm not really sure what you would take out for it. I mean, I guess the Erebos' interventions are kind of greedy. You could fit that in there, but then again, I'm not sure. Like I said, there's several different ways. The reason why I have Healer's Hawk in here is because flying, 1/1 flyer with lifelink, I mean, it's a great, evasion, an easy way to, get damage in and gain life early on, and then, it's a good segue into Bloodthirsty Aerialist and Vito. So, and also later in the game, if you get to it, it helps racking up the lifelink for indulging Patrician. So, I guess that is the main thing, is just consistent creatures with lifelink. So, I have thought about trying to find other lifelink creatures. I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but that are stronger, that kind of fit the mold of this deck. Like, I would personally like to have like a flyer that has lifelink, because it just makes things that much easier. There's Kunoros, I guess. Not really a whole lot. I've thought about, maybe possibly making this more of a mid-rangey type of thing and have Baneslayer Angel. Or you could do Mangara, take out Erebos' intervention and put Mangara in, because it is kind of helpful. He is kind of helpful, and he's a strong blocker. He's got lifelink. But yeah, if I were to do the mid-range route, I would take out Erebos' intervention and maybe something else, and put in like 2 more lands and like 2 or 3 Baneslayer Angels, probably 3. Yeah. Or you can stay on the aggro route. Well, not aggro, but and go Mangara. But again, it's one of those things where you don't want to have too many legendaries because you can't play multiples. So anyway, that's the deck. I'm going to stop rambling here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would love it if you hit subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, hit the like button and leave a comment, all that good stuff. And of course, twitch.tv/EliteLargo. I will see you all later.